She really, really love the boom. She want the boom boom. She love the boom boom.
Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. It's now 25 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock on our Father's Day show. Now, of course, as you noted, on Sunday is Father's Day, and the Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Association is hosting a Father's Day exhibition. And so to talk more about the exhibition is the director of the association, Mr. Ray Brathwaite. Mr. Brathwaite, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me, and particularly on your Bacchanal Friday. I don't know how to mix the Bacchanal with
so
what
we're doing an
all-in-one.
We're doing a long weekend show. We're doing the Bacchanal show.
I've learned over time you have good Bacchanal
and
bad Bacchanal. So this is good Bacchanal.
Good Bacchanal, nice. Now, before we jump into your good Bacchanal, what is the Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Association about?
Well, we are into road safety. We have been in existence since 1911, so 111 years ago we were established. We are known for initiating things like roadside assistance, but one of our main things that we provide to Trinidad and Tobago is international driver's permits.
Say more about that.
More about it?
Yeah, like international driver's permits, how?
An international driver permit allows somebody from Trinidad and Tobago to be able to drive in another country. So you can come to TAA, present your existing driving permit, and an international permit will be prepared for you. As we are on the topic, we have a lot of online international driving permits in circulation, but they're really fraudulent.
Yes.
The authentic is from the Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Association. So if you know you're going to the States and you plan to drive, you should
visit the association and get that license.
Yes.
Now, in terms of the Father's Day exhibit that you're hosting this weekend, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, this will be held at the Gulf City, in the main area, the open area of the Gulf City Auditorium. We want to thank Gulf City for accommodating us. We have an interest in antique and classic cars. That's a big thing for us, and therefore we are making maneuvers for it to become a staple. I, as an individual, I enjoy seeing a Mini from the 60s and 50s. When I passed my driving test in 1969, November 22nd, I passed it in a vehicle called Ford Anglia. So cars like the Ford Anglia, the Volkswagen, we have almost 20 different classic antique vehicles on show at the Gulf City, starting from today,
right,
and we'll finish on Sunday.
No,
so it's really for the weekend.
That people can come and see. So is it that you can come and just see the cars, or you can ask questions about it? Will people be on hand to like share details about the cars?
Well, people will be on hand, our enthusiastic members. We have our board comprises of 12 members. We are under the distinguished leadership of Selwyn Bonnie Persad, who is also our association. I almost said TTT. Our association is an affiliate of FIA, the International Federation of Automobiles Association, and we are under the umbrella called the Mobility. They are also involved in sports as well. Our president, Bonnie, is also a member, a director of the international body. We have two people serving that international body. One of the directors, our secretary, Franco Stewart, he is also one of our representatives on FIA. So, coming to the exhibition, you will learn more about TTAA. You will learn more about the things we do, but the most important of our exhibits, in addition to the 20 cars, will be our mobility stimulator, which is, you know, like when you're going to do a pilot's license, you sit down in a
little simulation, yes.
And they get the simulation.
Yes.
We have that now for defensive driving.
Okay, nice.
And it will be on show for the first time at this program, so that our long-term plan is that the magistracy, instead of punishing people for in a way for bad driving, part of their sentencing could be to do the defensive driving, right? Under the the Automobile Association.
Of course. And now, is this the first classic car exhibition you've ever hosted before the organization has hosted?
Classic car, yes.
Classic cars.
We have had exhibitions before focused on safety of the vehicles and those things, but this is our first time for the classic car.
Nice.
Because we have a new generated interest in the classic cars. I have a friend called Derek Valley, and I always enjoy when he posts the long lines of minis going to Maracas or the long line of mokes going to Toku. I just enjoy seeing how some people take care of maintaining those vehicles. In fact, recently we had a call out for mechanics who are involved in the preservation of those antique vehicles to talk with us so that we can keep them in our contact base as we move towards establishing classic and antique cars as an industry.
Now, Mr. Brathwaite, we don't have much time, but quickly, I know that you talk about the simulator, you talk about the first exhibition for the classic cars. What's next for the association?
Well, what is next to the association really is we are doing our strategic plan right now to be able to redefine what our role will be given all that has happened with the changing industry, with other people buying into the things that we do, and therefore we now have to come up with a new plan to take us a step ahead of what now exists.
Nice. And Mr. Brathwaite, finally, I mean, I know that you're a dad. What are your plans for Father's Day this weekend?
Well, every day for me is Father's Day. Right? I have 5 children, and they are my soul.
Right.
And therefore, whatever they plan to do, breakfast in bed, lunch specially made, I will enjoy it.
Nice. I feel like you were hinting at them. I hope they're watching right now and they're listening to what you want. But that's always a good thing.
Darlings, so.
Of course. Mr. Brathwaite, well, thank you so much for coming in and just sharing what's going to be happening. Well, it started already and happening throughout the weekend.
It starts at noon today.
To noon today,
yes,
right.
And it goes until Sunday.
Until Sunday.
And it's called the Father's Day Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Association Classic and Antique Car Show.
And quickly, what time it opens and closes?
It opens at the times of the
mall.
The mall.
Right.
But for today, we start at 12.
Okay, great.
And we'll close at about 8 o'clock today. Tomorrow, we start at 10 o'clock.
Nice.
And close at 8. And Sunday, we start at 12 and close at 7.
And for people who want more information, is there a social media page or anything they can go to?
There's a Trinidad and Tobago Automobile Association on Facebook.
Nice.
And Instagram.
Nice. Mr. Brathwaite, thank you so much for coming.
I'm delighted, and thank you very much for having us.
Of course.